Listen to me. I need you to hear me today, not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Because somebody watching this, somebody listening to this, you feel alone, you feel overlooked, you feel like the whole world looked at you and decided you weren't enough. Look at me, they laughed at you. They doubted you. They ignored your vision. They questioned your dream. They told you to be realistic. They told you to calm down. They told you to stop dreaming so big. And after hearing it long enough, you started to believe them. Let me ask you something. Since when did the opinions of average people become the limits of your life? Since when did somebody else's doubt become your destiny? Write this down. Just because nobody believes in you does not mean you stop believing in yourself. Listen to me carefully. History has never been written by the people who waited for permission. History is written by the people who were crazy enough to keep going when nobody believed. Every great dream begins in isolation. Every powerful vision begins in silence. Before the applause, there is loneliness. Before the spotlight, there is darkness. Before the victory, there is struggle. And right now, you are in the struggle. The world doesn't see your vision. They see your circumstance. They see your failures. They see your mistakes. They see your past. But they cannot see your fight. And that's the problem. Because when nobody believes in you, fear starts whispering. Fear says stop. Fear says you're not ready. Fear says you're not talented enough. Fear says somebody else is better. Fear says play it safe. Fear says wait. But courage says go. Excuses say rest. Success says work. Fear says stop. Courage says go. Comfort says later. Greatness says now. Say it with me. Greatness says now. Again. Greatness says now. Again. Greatness says now. Listen, average people wait for motivation. Champions create it. Average people wait for opportunity. Champions build it. Average people need validation. Champions move in silence. Because when nobody believes in you, you have two choices. Quit quick or become unstoppable. And I want to tell you a story. A real story. Picture this. A young man, small apartment, no money, no connection, just a dream. A dream so big it scared him. Every morning he woke up before the sun. Not because he wanted to, but because he had to. Bills stacked on the table, empty refrigerator, shoes worn out from walking, and everybody around him said the same thing. You should give up, be realistic. That's not going to happen for you. Listen to me. One night he sat alone in that tiny room. Lights off, just staring at the ceiling, thinking, doubting, questioning everything. His dream, his ability, his future. And in that moment, he had a choice, quit or fight. And something inside him whispered, keep going, not loudly, not dramatically, just quietly, keep going. So the next morning, he woke up again and worked again and failed again and tried again and tried again and tried again. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Months turned into years. Nobody clapped. Nobody supported. Nobody believed. But something incredible happened. He changed. His mindset changed. His discipline changed. His hunger changed. His hunger changed. He stopped needing approval. He stopped chasing validation. He started chasing growth. And one day, after years of being ignored, the same people who doubted him started asking how he did it. Listen to me. The success doesn't happen when people believe in you. Success happens when you believe in you. Write that down. Success happens when you believe in you. Look at me. The world doesn't reward potential. It rewards persistence. You can be talented. You can be smart. You can be gifted. But if you quit, none of it matters. Because greatness belongs to the relentless. Let me ask you something. How bad do you want it? No, not the Instagram version. Not the motivational quote version. I mean the real version. The version where you're tired. The version where you're broke. The version where you're alone. The version where you're alone. The version where nobody believes. You still want it because that's the moment that separates winners from dreamers. And I want to tell you another story. A young woman working 2 jobs. One during the day. One during the night, barely sleeping, barely eating, but carrying a dream inside her chest. Every break she had, she worked on it in the car, at lunch, late at night, while everyone else was scrolling. She was building while everyone else was sleeping. She was learning while everyone else was doubting. She was grinding. But listen, it wasn't glamorous. She cried. She doubted herself. She almost quit many times. Because nobody supported her. Friends laughed, family questioned, people told her she was wasting her time. But she kept going, not because it was easy, because it was necessary. And one day, after years of sacrifice, something shifted. Her work started getting attention. Her effort started paying off. Doors opened. Opportunities appeared. And the same people who laughed started saying they always believed in her. Listen to me. They didn't believe in her. She believed in her. She believed in her. She believed in her. She believed in her. And that's the difference. Because when nobody believes in you, you discover who you really are. Write this down. Pressure reveals identity. Struggle reveals character. Adversity reveals greatness. You don't become strong when life is easy. You become strong when quitting is an option, but you refuse. Let me tell you one more story. A boy growing up in a neighborhood where dreams were rare, where survival was the only goal, where ambition was mocked, where success felt impossible. Every day he walked past broken buildings, sirens in the background, people telling him the same story. You won't make it. You're just like everyone else here. You end up the same. But something inside him refused to accept that story. Something inside him said, there is more. So he studied harder, worked longer, stayed disciplined. While others partied, he prepared. While others complained, he improved. While others quit, he persisted. It wasn't easy. He failed exams. He lost opportunities. He faced rejection after rejection. But every time life knocked him down, he got back up, stronger, smarter, hungrier, until one day the impossible became real. The same streets that once limited him became the story that defined him. Listen to me. Your environment does not determine your destiny. Your decisions do. Say it with me. My decisions define my destiny again. My decisions define my destiny. Now listen carefully, because this part matters. When nobody believes in you, you must become obsessed with your mission, obsessed with improvement, obsessed with discipline, obsessed with growth, because the world rewards the obsessed. Let me say that again. The world rewards the obsessed. You cannot be casual about greatness. You cannot be lazy about success. You cannot be comfortable chasing excellence. Comfort says later. Greatness says now. Excuses say tomorrow. Champions say today. Fear says impossible. Faith says try again. Look at me. Some of you are waiting for motivation, waiting for support, waiting for perfect timing. But listen to me carefully. Perfect timing does not exist. Perfect support does not exist. Perfect conditions do not exist. The only thing that exists is right now. Right now. Right now, say it with me. Right now. If nobody believes in you, good. That means expectations are low. That means pressure is low. That means you are free. Free to build, free to grow, free to prove them wrong. But listen, don't prove them wrong with words. Prove them wrong with results. Let your discipline speak. Let your work ethic speak. Let your persistence speak. Because success is loud. Success echoes. Success cannot be ignored. And when it finally arrives, everyone will notice. But remember this, you didn't do it for them. You didn't do it for them. You did it for you. For the dream that refused to die. For the vision nobody understood. For the fire inside your chest. Listen to me. You are not born to live average. You were not born to play small. You are not born to follow limits written by fearful people. You were born to build something powerful, something meaningful, something unforgettable. But it requires sacrifice. It requires discipline. It requires courage. And most importantly, it requires belief, self-belief. When nobody claps, when nobody supports, when nobody understands, self-belief. Because the world always doubts the visionary first. Always. Every great innovator, every great leader, every great champion, they were doubted, they were mocked, they were ignored until they weren't. Until success made the noise too loud to ignore. Listen to me carefully. The distance between where you are and where you want to be is built with daily discipline, daily effort, daily growth. One day at a time, one decision at a time, one step at a time. Write this down. Consistency beats talent. Discipline beats motivation. Persistence beats style. Look at me. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You just need one person. You, say it with me. I believe in me. Again, I believe in me. Luda, I believe in me, because when you believe in you, when you commit to growth, when you refuse to quit, something powerful happens. Momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence builds courage. Courage builds success. And success changes everything. But it all starts here in this moment. with one decision, the decision to continue, the decision to fight, the decision to believe, even when nobody else does. So the next time someone laughs at your dream, smile. The next time someone doubts your ability, smile. The next time someone says you can't do it, smile. Because their doubt is not your destiny. Their fear is not your future. Their limitations are not your life. Listen to me. You are stronger than your excuses. You are bigger than your fears. You are capable of more than you realize. But only if you refuse to quit. Only if you refuse to settle. Only if you refuse to give up. Only if you refuse to give up. So stand up. Stand up mentally. Stand up emotionally. Stand up spiritually. And say it with me one last time. I believe in me. Even when nobody else does, I believe in me. When the world doubts, I believe in me. When the path is hard, I believe in me. When the odds are impossible. Because greatness belongs to those who keep going when nobody believes. And remember this for the rest of your life. The moment nobody believes in you may be the exact moment your greatness begins.